All right. First off, if you're watching this on the replay, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this, even after the fact. Everyone else, welcome to the live stream. It is November 15th, 2022. We're going to go ahead and do some dailies today. We'll do some other stuff too, but focus mostly on dailies. And we're just going to chill. Like yesterday, I had a great time yesterday during yesterday's stream, so we're just going to take it nice and slow. Just nice and slow, like. A second here while I get set up. And if you are new and watching for the first time, welcome. Appreciate if you subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Hey Kratos, how's it going? Pin that bad boy right there. Alright, let's take a look at these dailies. Under general, we have 5 animals stowed on horseback, 1 belt buckle updated, 2 iguanas skinned, 3 largemouth bass caught, 3 player kills with thrown weapons in Imperial events, 5 prairie poppies picked, and 1 telegram mission completed. Bounty hunter bounty completed without killing an enemy or bounty target, 3 bounty targets turned in, 1 player bounty collected. Under trader, 1 Crips special camp stew recipe completed, 6 perfect carcasses donated to Crips, 10 small animal carcasses donated to Crips. Collector, 3 arrowheads found, 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar. She's at O'Crae's Run today. 3 fossils found. Moonshiner, $200 made from moonshine, selling moonshine. 2 times dance for 2 minutes, which is really just 2 minutes, right? It's not 4 minutes. I don't know. Either way, we got a dance today. 4 moonshine served to other players at the bar. Under Naturalist, 1 don't kill animal for 24 hours. That's been kind of a popular one lately, given that they can't do sedated animals as a daily. 2 legendary animals found using pheromones, and 2 sedated animals revived. So if I'm looking at this, I'm thinking 2 out of Naturalist. Look at all 3 moonshiners, that's 5. Look at all 3 of these, that's 8. I think we're gonna do Crypt Special Stew and donate. So we might not need to actually go see Nazar. I'll probably go see her anyway. But let's get started with that general challenge to change a belt buckle. It's pretty easy. I don't think you managed 5 on first attempt at Savage. Orca did good. Feels like 10 minutes dancing. Yeah, it does feel like 10 minutes dancing. I'll try to do both characters at the same time too, which is always interesting. That's Blondie's tent? No, that's my tent. Whoa, okay, jumping around. This is Blondie's camp, I forgot I'm in Blondie's camp. But doesn't mean I can't change my belt buckle. We'll change it to New Hanover one because it's top of the list. And we'll change it right back. Go special stew maybe? Let's see, let those notifications die down. Day 2 of 7. 2 in a row. I'm on a roll. That's hilarious. I just got a notification for my own video. Hopefully send it out to other people. Get some friends. Join us in chat today. Alright, recipes. What's the recipe? Do I have it? I don't have it. I need flaky fish. I'm pretty sure I have flaky fish, so just need to break some down. This is gritty, so that's not gonna work. I have 2 perch that are flaky. Rock bass is also flaky. Cool, there we go. So we should be able to make our stew. Easy enough. What do you chop the liver? No, you're great. I enjoy having you here. But I would think you would agree that you would like to have other people in here to talk to. Well, maybe not. Maybe you want a little one-on-one Outlaws time. I don't know. You tell me. Where is... Alright, this is Blondie's Crypts, which is halted for resupply. No, it's not halted for materials, I think. Either way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I only have 6, so actually we're going to skip that one. I'll have to make sure I get more small animals at some point. Let's head over to the Moonshine Shack. Blondie's already there waiting. We'll do a Moonshine delivery. I am going to end up going to Nazar today to get that daily after all. Keep it clean. It's always clean here. Alright. Let's fire up Marcel. And while we're waiting, I'll clean some guns. No, I won't. Doesn't need to be cleaned. That one needs cleaning. Speaking of keep it clean, let's clean some guns. How's your son doing, Kratos? You beat God of War yet? You at least finish a story? Have you talked to him about it? You're trying to avoid spoilers? I imagine you are. I won't spoil any of the story mode stuff for you. I may talk about exploration stuff, just because that's what I'm doing right now, but I definitely won't spoil any of the story. There's the wagon. I like doing these moonshine deliveries at night. It feels more realistic. But man, when it's foggy, oh boy, is it difficult. I feel like at any point I'm just gonna run right into something. Lose a bottle. Hey, Vesper, how's it going? Say hello to your friends at Thieves Landing? I will do that. I think you mean say hello with a bullet. I'm not gonna do that, though. Hurry up, time's wasting. Man, I can't see a thing right now. I think of all the areas where the fog rolls in, Thieves Landing is definitely the foggiest. I know that I need to stay right of the lamp here, but other than that, I don't know what I'm doing. Man. Thought my eyesight was bad when the game was daylight. Alright, that should give Blondie her 200. We'll come back and do Big Texas delivery. Let me see, let me catch up on chat a little bit. You watched a few minutes last night, he was fighting 2 Valkyries, not sure how far to go. Yeah, so, I'll talk a little bit about that. The Berserkers, right? So what used to be the Valkyries is now the Berserkers. They're a challenge. I mean, there's one Berserker location where there's 2 that you have to fight at the same time. Actually, there might be more than one where there's 2, but there's one location where you have to fight 3 at the same time. Dude, it's insane. Like, I remember when the Valkyries were tough, and I was like, Valkyries are the toughest thing I've ever fought in any game I've ever played before. The Berserkers totally blew that out of the water. So it kind of works the same way. as the Valkyries did in the 2018 game, where once you finish all of the main berserkers and you have to fight like the King Berserker. So that's where I'm at right now. I have the King Berserker left to fight, and I mean, I played for an hour this morning. I got better as I was going along, but I probably have put in 20, maybe 30 tries at it already. I got pretty close this morning to finally beating him and couldn't pull it off. So we'll keep pushing away at that. But it's kind of cool. It's like a nice balance to come in and do this and kind of chill and do some dailies and then go to that. And it's just absolute madness, like button mashing galore. But it's good. It's been fun. It's been a challenge. I need that. I need to beat the Berserker King, and then there's one other like big boss that I won't talk about because it might be a little bit of a spoiler for people who want to do exploration stuff. So basically two big bosses in the exploration phase of the game, and I'm done, and I'll have platinumed it. So pretty excited. Looking forward to some more attempts, maybe this afternoon, or if not, maybe tomorrow morning. But I think I'm getting close enough now. I feel confident. There was a point where I was like, I don't even know if I can do this anymore. I don't think I can do this. But I changed some things around. I changed my my shield and different armor that I thought would be appropriate, and now I feel like, at least I feel like I have a shot. I can't guarantee that I'll get it done, but I feel like I have a shot, where I didn't feel like that way when I first started playing this morning. I'm like, I'm gonna take one more crack at this. I don't think I have a shot at it, but I got it done. I'm confident enough now that I think I can do it. So we'll see what happens. Your son says he's thoroughly enjoying the game. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a great game. There was like a weird. I don't want to talk too much about story because I don't want to spoil it, but I think I can safely say without spoiling it, there's like 3 phases of it. So like it took me, I think, roughly 15 hours to complete the story. So if I break it down into like 5-hour segments, the first 5 hours is really good. The second 5 hours, there's like an hour or two where the plot kind of struggles a little bit, and I didn't really care for too much that was going on. But then the final 5 hours is just great. So ultimately, I think, like we talked about yesterday, is it a 10 out of 10 for me? I don't think so. I don't think the perfect game actually exists. I think it's probably a 9 out of a 10. At one point, I would have said 8 out of 10. That middle 5 hours dragged it down to an 8 out of 10 for me, but now I think it's back up to 9 out of 10. I think ultimately it wins Game of the Year. Now, granted, I haven't played Elden Ring. I do intend on going back and playing it at some point, but I think don't be surprised if and when God of War Ragnarok wins Game of the Year.
I was wondering when you were going to get here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it, and most important, they will pay for it too. Now, all you have to do is to be attentive, eh?
Not Horizon. No, I would have I think my personal favorite is Horizon, but I was doing enough like looking at social media stuff yesterday. I feel like the front runners are probably Elden Ring and God of War. I think enough people, for me anyway, just for my what I was doing, just kind of looking at stuff. Too many people were kind of like either dismissive of Horizon or just weren't even including it in the same conversation. So I'd have a hard time picking. I think I have to play both at least one more time before I can pick between the two of them, and who knows, even then I might not be able to. I had a hard time picking between Zero Dawn, God of War 2018, and Ghost of Tsushima. I think I have a harder time picking between Ragnarok and Forbidden West, but ultimately, I enjoyed both thoroughly, so you really can't go wrong, in my opinion. If you're torn between those 2 games, just get one of them, and then come back for the other one in the future. I think they're on a pretty even field for me. But too many other people, I think, were all about God of War that I think it's ultimately going to win. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when the awards actually come out. I was disappointed with the nominees in a couple of different categories. Now, I understand they couldn't have 3 voice actors from the same game, but I think the fact that they snubbed I think they snubbed the voice actress that does the voice of Freya. You know, if they had to pick only two from God of War, they should have left one of the other two out. I don't know which one they should have left out, but she was just amazing. The fact that she's not nominated for performer is a travesty, in my opinion. And then for the music, the fact that the composers for Forbidden West weren't nominated is a huge snub to me. So, I think those composers were amazing. And it might just be because there's a group of them and that he couldn't nominate the whole group, or who knows what they were thinking. But ultimately, I'd be interested in them looking at maybe expanding the nominees, so that way at least you could get more nominees in there. But who knows? What's the replay value of God of War? I think it's there. It's definitely there. I don't know that anything will ever match up to this. You know, keep in mind I played story mode I think 6 or 7 times for this, so I don't know of any game that will ever even come close to replay value for me, as this did. But it's there. There's enough collectibles and things to go explore and find again, and I think the story was good enough that I definitely gonna want to go through that all over again, at least one time. So yeah, I think it's got replay value. Fast travel back to the shack, start a new bash, do some dancing. You hope the check's in the post for that. Someone's always listening. Yeah. What was the third Moonshiner? Was it Surf? I think it was. It was Surf. Alcohol to myself. Another benefit of having 2 characters in the same lobby.
As you wish, but it can be made to be cheaper, huh? Yes, this will work very nicely. We did a good deal on that batch, no?
Yeah, we did. Have Blondie come downstairs. How's the family story mode with Morgan? Yeah, maybe. They're good. All's good here. I think I did kind of make a dad promise where I told her that once I finished the exploration phase of God of War that I'd play with her or watch her kind of walk her through playing story mode. So, but it might I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes with that Berserker. If I can get through it, and there's only one other thing to do, it could happen. Like I could be done with everything God of War related in like the next couple hours. Well, I say couple hours. It probably won't happen until like later this week, but a couple hours of gameplay. And at that point, I would be interested. I would be interested in doing a replay of story mode, whether or not I play it and she watches, or maybe let her take over the controller and kind of try to guide her through it. I don't know. I wonder about, and that's the point I've learned not to question her like abilities, because there was a point where I'm like, there's no way she could play this game. Well, she proved me wrong. She's actually really good at this game. God of War is a little bit of a different animal, man. You gotta have a little more coordination, right? Like this game, kind of just chill right around on your horse. Um, you know, get used to shooting the gun eventually, but I don't know. It could be an interesting little case study to see whether or not she could handle it. I'm sure she'd be thrilled, and it would be a cool way for me to kind of experience it, a little bit of a different take on it, watching someone else play through the eyes of a 6-year-old, you know. Vesper says Morgan's your CTA buddy. I know. She's a little troublemaker. Always looking for that beast. She wanted to be the beast. She didn't care about how many enemies she kills. She just wanted to grab the beast mask and be the beast. But there's no more beasts. The Halloween CTAs are gone. So hopefully Other 2 will be on discount soon, which I can play with myself too. Play with yourself? Alright. Both of them just got their dailies. Let's head over here and do some dancing. So we can get them both to dance at the same time.
Word is you're quite the hero. Well, thank you. Time for a show. Maybe some of y'all know how this one goes.
Oh, it's a slow dance. Hey IPA bud, how's it going? Yeah, they're both pretty terrible dancers. I like the Prospector jig, though. That's probably my favorite dance. Alright, here's our daily. Go ahead and put the... I've got my controller cords mixed up here, hold on. Alright, let's get the big guy. We'll have him play a little guitar for a minute. While I get Blondie back to camp. We'll see. Maybe Blondie will make an appearance later in the live stream if I do another moonshine delivery. Get drunk and grab the banjo. I know you're a big proponent of the drunken banjo playing.
Not so much fun playing if there's no one to enjoy it.
That's what I'm saying, Susan. Why is the shack so empty? I'm doing good, IPA man. Thanks for asking. Just chilling. Doing some dailies. Real light, chill stream today. I've been using all my finger button pushing energy on God of War. So it's nice to be able to chill and relax. It's a great game just for chilling. cool, has the action if you want to have the action, but the fact that I can just do this, just hang out, man, it's freaking awesome. Especially as I'm trying to get my other character back to camp. Alright, Blondie is tucked away in her catalog. Let's go do some collecting. There's an arrowhead not too far from here. Get our collecting out of the way. Maybe find an animal or two to revive.
Good news. We have some new clients, I see.
No, we do not. We have not had new clients in years, Marcel. Years! Been selling the same dang 8 people for years. You get too pissed with God of War with all the puzzles? Yeah, you know, that's a big... I'm glad you mentioned that, because I hadn't talked about that much at all, but that's a big thing right now, again, amongst the community. There's people who have noticed that Atreus is kind of giving clues a little too quickly to some of the puzzles. And like, I guess there's a way to, like, dial that back so he doesn't do that, but just the fact that he's given clues like that, you can't turn it off. So now there's like this big uproar. And it just goes to show you how good the game is. Like that, if that's what people are complaining about, then they did a pretty damn good job making the game. And so, but I guess I guess people are saying, you know, do we have to have this in games in general? Like if we have puzzles, you should have an option, like to push a button to get a hint, not just have the character automatically say it. So anyway, that's like the big complaint. I didn't find the puzzles too bad, but I get what you're saying. If you don't like puzzles, it's probably not the game for you. Ooh, obsidian. Oh, that's not what I wanted to shoot. I want to see how many obsidians I have. I think I need a quartz to get a full set. Ooh, that's only a second obsidian. Can I find a quartz to go with it? We'll see. It's a good pull for the first arrowhead of the day. There's one up by Strawberry Way. We'll go grab that one. Do a little cinematic ride while we go up that way. See if maybe we can get a couple animals to revive first, though. Some little critters, like a bunny or something, so I don't have to waste too many rounds on. Horse is acting a little weird. Actually, there's usually a snake over here. I bet I can get that guy. Although, if I revive the snake, then the horse is going to run off. There it is. Such a sneaky little spot. Take the sample first. Might give it a try sometime? Yeah, you should try it. It's different. It's a very different game. But if you like the CTAs, and I think you do, and that kind of action type stuff, then there's a lot of that for sure. Any possum gods? Not that I'm aware of. Like I said, I didn't quite explore every nook and cranny, so it's possible that there might be one. No hints unless easy mode, perhaps? That's what I was thinking, right? So if you have a difficulty setting, and you're set to story mode, like give me the story, then yeah, give me some hints. But still don't make it as quick as it was. I mean, there were some of them, like, I just get to the area, and Atreus would be like, why don't we try this? I'm like, dude, give me a second to digest the puzzle first. But yeah, I agree. If you, like, maybe like have a difficulty setting for that too. Like, if you have a difficulty for combat, then you should have a difficulty for puzzles as well, and you should be able to change it like midway through. So like again, if people notice that Atreus was given those clues so quickly, they could have just changed it to dial it back a little bit. I actually didn't really even think of it until I saw someone complaining about it online, and then I was kind of like, yeah, that was kind of a thing. But you know, again, I'm not gonna pile on at this point and say like that's not my biggest complaint. My biggest complaint is, like I mentioned before, maybe like halfway through the story, there's a big like the plot really slows down to a grind, and it's kind of like I don't know. It took me away from enjoying the story. So. Yeah, if you really want to challenge yourself, the 2018 game has these things called Valkyries, and they're like really hard boss fights. Well, they came back in the new game with something similar to that, which I think the new ones are even more difficult, but I don't know. It's probably a toss-up. But either way, it's fun to challenge. I've actually read someone, and again, who knows if this person was telling the truth or not, because it's people online, but somebody said that they were trying to do the whole game with no HUD on. I was like, oh my gosh, good luck with that. I'm trying to find an animal I can sedate and revive. That's not going to cost me a ton of rounds. What was this that came through here? Something fast, because it's gone already. Nope, another sink. Yeah, CTAs, man. Looking forward to more of them. Hopefully we're getting those winter ones. Another couple weeks. Right? 2 weeks from today it should be. No? What's today? Today's Tuesday. Oh, it will be the 29th. When is this month technically ending? When is this Rockstar month ending? Let me pull up the... As I'm doing this, we'll pull up the newswire. Does it say? Yeah, the 28th, right? The hardcore special edition modes is 22nd through 28th. So, yeah, celebrate Thanksgiving from 22nd to... Yeah, so the 29th. 29th, we could be getting some winter CTAs back. You know what they'll probably do, though? They'll probably do like they do with the Halloween ones. They'll probably make it not available right away. It'll be in the newswire saying that they'll be available in 2 more weeks, so probably middle of December, if they're going to do it, which I hope they do. All right, revived all the animals I want to revive, so I'll switch over to the shotgun. Let's go for a little ride. Wish that cougar's not here first. All right, let's do it. Let's lock it in. Here we go. Hey, Petty, how's it going? Find a prairie wolf. A prairie wolf, is that a coyote? Did we talk about this? I feel like we had this conversation, you and I. Actually, I hear it, but it's probably the legendary. Do I want to go after it, though? I don't know. I don't feel like going after the legendary if it's not going to count towards that award. Yeah, prairie wolf. It's coyote, that's funny. I remembered that. That's definitely the legendary over there. Don't care. Not at the moment, anyway. Ignoring a legendary and natural response, I know, right? The 600 XP is right there for the taking, but I don't know. I'm surprisingly not all about the legendaries. If anything, I would kill it and put it in my camp. But I'm trying not to kill animals for the daily either, so. And it's, I mean, it's always there. It's always there for me. With my shack being in tall trees, I see that one all the time. Probably see it again later today. Let's go up to Wallace and get a fossil. Do a little more auto ride. I'm feeling the auto ride this week. What just happened there? I hit the X button. Why didn't it place a waypoint? I should be killing these little squirrels. Just forget the 24-hour one and take advantage of the 10 small donations to Crips. Hey, Braytech, how's it going, bud? Weird shaped box just arrived. Nice. Hopefully it's not a $500 brick. No, I shouldn't say that. My PS5 is not a brick. It's not working to the way it should, but it's not quite a brick either. Try finding the white bison. Impossible. Johnny's never seen it. Yeah, that. So there's a trick for that. You basically have to like log in and out of a session multiple times in a row. I got it to the point where I've sampled it, killed it, skinned it, photographed it, did everything for the naturalist, for the field guide. But it's not easy, and yeah, you gotta take advantage. To me, you have to take advantage of that trick where you go up there, set a camp around Lake Isabella, log out. Oh wait. Might as well grab my arrowhead from here. And I don't know if this counts as killing an animal. It's just because it's a mercy kill. We'll see. There's my third arrowhead. So, got that daily done. It might have reset that other daily, but so what? We've actually never tried this before. Ah, see, look at that. It doesn't count as a kill. That is so weird. It's good to know. Brighton says, right now I treat it as a bomb, as the bomb. Okay. What was I talking about? The white bison? Yeah, so it's not, I mean, it's not impossible to find it, and I get when people say they haven't seen it before, I had to work to see it. And then, of course, after I did that, then I found it randomly roaming around Emerald Station, where the other bison should have been. So just weird stuff. Now watch me accidentally run over an animal. Actually, I should be ready for an ambush here. They coming for me? Oh, no ambush here. But yeah, that's a tough one. That one and the Snowflake Moose, I feel like, were the two hardest ones. And the Nightwalker Panther. I feel like those are the three most difficult ones. King of the Castle. Right, I told you he found it at Emerald 3 days ago. Yeah, it's interesting. Mine was probably like 6 months ago. I got a video. I took a video of it. I put it up on my channel. But yeah, it wasn't until after, like, once I no longer needed it, I had done everything in the animal field guide with it. It showed up there, and I was like, yeah, go figure. I've actually had it spawn randomly more times in an Emerald Station than I have, because I didn't get it spawned randomly, and I spent a ton of time up there. I probably spend a lot more time up by Lake Isabella than anybody else, just because I go up there for fossils all the time. So, like, I get why that one might not spawn because it's so far out of the way, but I think something's wrong with it. I think it's supposed to spawn more than it does. Panther ate you a few times. Yeah, I actually had to let that one eat me. The Nightwalker Panther. I had to let it eat me in order to get my picture for the field guide, to complete the field guide. It was worth it, though. That bear? Is it gonna come after me? Horse doesn't even seem to notice, which is weird. Alright, I got my gold for don't killing an animal. Pretty cool, I was able to kill that, Mercy killed that wolf and not lose that time. Still got that 24-hour challenge. And I got my arrowhead on top of it, so it was like bonus all around. Where is this silly thing? There it is. Can't complete it anymore since samples don't count? Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad I did it when I did. But, well, that and good luck getting the Onyx Wolf to spawn in. Even if they correct the sample taking and they fix that, the Onyx Wolf was still an issue. Like, it would spawn in and it would be under the ground. Alright, we are going for one more fossil down this way, and then we'll go back to camp and drop this wolf off. And I gotta figure out what I want to do. Still need to go see Nazar. There's still a bunch of other general dailies I haven't done yet. But I'm just kind of taking my time. Oh, the bear just went after somebody. Did that bear just kill that guy? Is there a guy over there? Oh yeah, look at this. Hello, Mr. Bear. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. Oh, it disappeared. Come on, I didn't ride that far away from it. Is it still going after the other guy? There it is. It's good to have those. It has to photograph the Chalkhorn Ram to get 100%. Nice. Is Chalkhorn, is that one that's available through Harriet, or is that the one up by the lodge, or the loft in free roam? Would it count if you wore the coat scooping? Yeah, that's a good question. I think that's the one up by the lodge, right? That can be kind of a pain to get to spawn in too. I've gotten that one more than the bison though. It's by the Yellowstone thingy. Yeah, so he spawns in kind of up here, but then he also spawns in over by here, right? He got this whole area he could potentially spawn in. I've seen him over here quite a bit lately, but usually he's up here by the loft. Yeah, that's good that it's a free roam one. Well, I guess it's not good it's a free roam one. Because otherwise you can just go right to Harriet. You don't have to wait for it to spawn in. But it's good that you just need a photograph and don't need a sample, like Vesper was saying. It's funny, I bumped into that guy. I didn't fall off the horse. Wonder if it like downgraded the pelt quality. Oh, speaking of, here's a legendary. Let's see this one. This one I might go after. Keep my distance. Why is it not letting me shoot? See, he's on the other side of the river, so that was cake. That was a cakewalk. See, the coyote has his little buddy coyotes. And I feel like that makes him a little more difficult. There you go. There's my 600 XP. Does that make up for the fact that I missed the coyote, Kratos? That's the third legendary I've seen spawn in today, though. I saw the cougar while I was doing the moonshine delivery too. I didn't say anything, but I saw it. So maybe it'll be a good day for legendaries. Maybe we'll go on a little legendary hunt. I do like. Hold on a second. Hey, buddy. Oh, watch out. I was gonna go over there and enjoy the view here, but oh, this guy's coming back to me. Why did I, dude? Relax. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, I gotta do this. Wish we could get a little bit better of a shot with the sun back there, but dude, I love this game so much. Why does that look so real? Right? How do they do that? I might be in a private lobby, Kratos. I might be. That just looks so cool. I love it, man. Love it. Should be number 3. Right? No. It's only my second fossil. my life lately, man. 6 of 7. 5 of 6. 6 of 7. 11 of 12. Where's my can? I want to go that way. I guess I'll go that way. That moonshine thing's good. You got the Ridgeback Bear. So you don't have the... is it the yellow or the golden spirit bear? No, that's from Harriet. What's the third bear? I should have picked that duck up and put it on my horse. I keep forgetting that that's a daily. Awiza, that's right, the Awiza. That's the one that I just got, right? I just got the Awiza. And the Ridgeback is out by Hanging Dog, right? And then the Golden Spirit Bear is the one that looks like Winnie the Pooh. when you wear the outfit, garment set. This guy's still yelling. I'm like already moved on, dude. What you yelling about, man? Hey Peter, how's it going? Do I need an editor for the channel? What would an editor do? What does an editor do for a YouTube channel? Edits your channel? Like how? How would you edit a YouTube channel? It's not like a paper, right? It's not like I'm writing a paper. Like an editor in a paper would tell me... You're saying I need someone to tell me how to better run my channel? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Getting a little low on supplies here.
Alright, what about these generals? Can I do nothing from camp? Alright, let's go. I'm gonna do a resupply, see if we can't get Crips back to work here.
You know how
Hey Chris, how's it going?
close eye on the competition.
Nobody watches my channel, so don't worry about it? Yeah, I mean, some people are watching my channel.
Wagon difficulties.
You're here.
Sitting ducks out there by all accounts. So, I mean, better we rob them than somebody else, right? Crips Law, page 17. Always keep your friends close and screw over your rivals.
Hey Cresso, how's it going? Hey Randy, how are you? There is one PvP daily. I think it's a kill with a throwable in a free roam event. I didn't pay too much attention to it. As soon as I saw like player kill, I was like, "Nah, check it out." Not gonna worry too much about that. I gotta take a look. I'll check back the camp, confirm for you. I mean, usually if it's like, you know, 4th week, and it's like, you know, kill with a certain weapon, like a rifle or a repeater or something, I'll do it. But if it's like, you know, bow headshot, I'm like, skip that one. I don't care enough about PvP to bother with that. Yes, Crips, I am back. Punisher is a loyal steed, even if you ran him off a cliff a few times. Oh, a few. Master Archer, then? I don't think that I don't think it is a headshot with a bow. I think it's just. It was something that I was like, I'm not even gonna bother with that because I know how frustrating it can be. And it's like day 2 of a new streak, so. And I have over 2,000 gold, so. But I'll. Since you asked, player kill with thrown weapons in free roam events. So right, so it's like what, tomahawks, knives, and then what would you even do that? Like I know in showdowns there's some like forced weapon type stuff, right? Isn't there one that's like knives and sawed-offs? You could probably get it in a showdown, but not in a free roam event. At least not that I'm aware of. All right, still need 5 animals stowed. Still need a fossil. Let me see if there's a fossil near a fast travel post. There's one in LeGras, or near LeGras. And then maybe we'll go see Nazar. What time of day is it? It's 1 a.m. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go down to. We'll fast travel to LeGras. Go get that 3rd fossil, and then head over to see Nazar. Did I get the naturalist bunny belt buckles and headband? I have the belt buckle. I don't think I bought the headband for Tex. I think pretty sure I had the headband for Blondie. Although actually, you know what? I did buy at one point. I bought the headband. There's a jewelry here. I have the black headband because for Halloween last year I made like a Rambo outfit. So I had the silly naturalist one was the closest headband I could get to what I wanted for my look. So I don't really care for that. Do I want to do this bootleg mission? Let's see. Actually, what am I at? Am I at, oh yeah, I gotta start doing these because I think it's a pin thing. Yeah, I'm at 79. There's another collectible here. Which one is this? That's the one over there. Not the roadblock, right? I would do it if it was a roadblock. I don't think it is. Another foggy night. Not really a fan of the headband. Particularly, I mean, my character is bald, so that would look really funny. It does look really funny. But when I did my Rambo outfit, I gave him the mullet. So I put the headband on there too. I didn't do anything like that this year. I didn't do any really, like, Halloween costume creation stuff. I did more of that stuff in real life than in the game this year. That should be number 3. Your pink gator outfit was totally amazing. Did you see in the wagon video? You were bouncing around. It was pretty hilarious. Actually, that's not what I want. I want the post office. Go sell this set. Finally got a 7 for 7 on the fossil. Although I guess, if I'm gonna go to the Czar anyway, let's just do that. She is like here. Yeah, the Zapata, Zapata, I don't even know how you say that. I'll show you when I get up there. We'll take a look at all the different headbands. And yeah, they are on discount. There's actually a bunch of stuff from her that was on sale. Naturalist related stuff. Talked about it the other day. Got that advanced camera finally after almost 2 years of playing this game. But at this point, I either own everything I want or I just don't want it. So it's like, why buy it now even if it's on discount? I don't know. I could, I guess, just take one day, go through the catalog and buy everything. But there's no real sense in owning everything either, especially if Rockstar's going to give you stuff for free. Like the stuff at the tailor for the community outfit each month. Why would you even bother buying anything at this point? Get out of the way, dude. Moonshine's ready. Hello, ma'am. I was trying right towards the wolf. What's my recommendation for Blackwater and Fort Mercer solo CTA's weapon loadout and ability cards? Alright, so definitely for weapon loadout, I would go... this is pretty standard for me. I don't switch. I know a lot of people switch based on which map they're doing. But I go bolt, and then Dynabow, or bow and arrow, I guess, right? Because you want to have the Dynabows. So, and then for my handguns, I would use revolvers. I'm using pistols right now just because I want to get my pistol kills up, but for CTA, I would definitely use revolvers. You get more ammo, and I think it's a better gun. And then as far as ability cards go, I swear by Strange Medicine. It wasn't until Strange Medicine that I started, like I would die in wave 5. I started using Strange Medicine. That's how I think I got to solo. Other than that, I would definitely use... I'm a big Painted Black fan. I definitely recommend that. You could use Slow and Steady. Right? Is it Slow and Steady that I'm thinking of? You can't sprint. Yeah. Yeah, you could use Slow and Steady. I use Slow and Steady when I solo Blackwater, but I prefer Painted Black. If I had to do it over again, I would do Painted Black instead of Slow and Steady. So Strange Medicine, Fool Me Once, and Hunker Down. That's pretty standard for me. If I know I'm going to be on my horse, I may use some horse cards, but this is the setup I highly recommend based on my playstyle. So like Hunker Down, if you're running around and seeking out enemies to kill, not going to be a good card for you. But I like to, settle down and let them come to me, especially in the later waves. Like it just takes so much less damage. I swear by this card too. But I don't know. I'm trying to think about what might be best for you, knowing that you probably aren't going to hunker down as much as I do. But yeah, when I soloed Blackwater, I used Slow and Steady. The other ones, Fort Mercer, man, Fort Mercer was tough. I did Fort Mercer as Blondie, and I don't remember what her setup was, but I've got to believe it was very similar to that. I don't shoot anybody. I shoot in this game quite a bit. Actually, I've soloed CTAs. I know you're probably new to the channel, so you wouldn't know that, but you know, you could ask anybody here who's in the chat right now about my shooting abilities. But I'm not even gonna take you seriously because you've been shit talking since you got in here. So
Quite mundane, but I will take it. That, but the whole set is worth your while.
Kratos enjoys the Rambo mode. Yes, I see. He likes to go full on, and I don't. You know, no disrespect. That's just the style. I'm much more of a defensive style when I get into CTAs.
Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know.
All right, so there's my 9 for 9. Hey, Alan, how's it going, bud? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Since I can't get a camp here, we'll just do this. Pump for Blackwater, then pick up bow and waves 9 10. Yeah, it's interesting you're suggesting that, and yeah, you could do that. So the wagons start in 8 or 7, but yeah, I think what you're getting at, I think, is a good point. There's not enough wagons. See, I like to use a Dynabow on the bucketheads though too. So that's kind of why I started bringing it in. But yeah, you could use a pump instead, and then switch to the Dynabow and wave 9 or 10. That's just one of those things. I never really cared to try and switch weapons in between the middle of a wave like that. It's just one less distraction, knowing that I have my set up the way I'm going to use it all the way through all 10 waves. But you absolutely could do what you're suggesting, and you got to test it and see what works for you. But yeah, if that works for you, then do it. Can't wait to go to Birmingham to a cowboy gathering. Nice. Yeah, I saw you talking about that in Cap's stream. You're going to Birmingham. It's interesting. He thought you were talking about Alabama because we're all, you know, stateside. But you're talking about Birmingham, England. I didn't realize you were going to a cowboy gathering. That's pretty cool. All right, IPA, take care, man. Have a good day at work. Thanks for swinging by. So Kratos, are those the only 2 you have left to do? Nah. Wagon doesn't stop. Those two never got to try solo Halloween CTAs. Only 2-person on 3 maps. Yeah. I was really looking forward to trying to solo the Halloween maps, but we did one that first night, and I was like, okay, maybe not. I mean, I don't know. I've talked about it a little bit the other day, how I feel like my reaction time has slowed, and my eyesight's not quite as good as it was last year when I was doing those solos. So I don't know that I could even. I don't even know if I could even do one. I came close. Morgan was in there with me for Limpany, and I mean she died every wave in the first 5 seconds. So it basically was like soloing it, but I don't know. I can't really count it. She did get 14 kills, I think. So it's not technically a solo, but I wouldn't even have tried Saint Denis solo. It's just not. I mean, I didn't think it was possible. I did see a couple other streamers do it, but I don't think I could do it. I'm confident in my lack of abilities at this point. I should have tried them last year when I could have. But oh well. You have to be lucky for the game, not trying to buddy you up with a random player. That's the biggest thing. That's the first hurdle. And then once you get over that hurdle, then you gotta do all 10 waves by yourself. We'll see. I might try to give it a shot if the winter CTAs come back, but I don't know. I feel like that era of gaming, I feel like is behind me. Like the whole, quick reaction time, and I'm not interested in like overly challenging myself anymore. I just want to chill. I just want to take it easy. I had fun playing the CTAs with you guys, though. I think I enjoy the CTAs more now playing with a team of people than I did solo. But all the same, if you're someone who's interested in trying to solo it, definitely I encourage you to try that.
But when I give a batch to you, I know you will
3 deaths, yeah. I mean, I tried doing it with Morgan. I think it was like the first night, and I died in like wave 3, and I was like, okay, there's no way I can solo this. So I probably died more in that Saint Denis CTA than all the other CTAs combined over the last 2 weeks of the month there. I died in wave 1 one time, actually. Right, Vesper? Didn't I die in wave 1 on you? Did the whole second wave. Yeah, I had Tomahawk stuck in my head. At one point, I think it was like one of them we did. I was like in wave 7. I had one in my head and one in my hand. It was wild. I'm like, how am I even alive right now? Those tomahawks were a killer. There's too many things in those Halloween CTAs that can one-shot kill you. Honestly. If I was gonna do one, it would have been Limpany. I should have tried the oil fields too. But I don't know, like I said, I just wasn't motivated to do it. Dynamite. Look out. Good thing I heard it, because I did not see it. There's a wagon in my way. Look out, dude. Oh, don't turn. Whoo, look out. That's fun. That was an exciting one. What was my favorite map? Ah, man. I don't know. That's a good question. I have to think about that one for a second. You're talking about, like, of the regular maps or of the Halloween ones? Vesper likes Butcher Creek. The Halloween ones, probably Saint Denis. As much as I didn't want to solo it, I did enjoy the overall challenge of it. Alright, Blondie's in her camp. I'll head back to Moonshine Shack, start another batch. Were there 7 maps now, right? There was 4 and then there was 3. Kratos is saying Limpany and Bulger Glade. I enjoyed Limpany. I like Bulger. Shady was challenging too. Shady was always challenging. I'm not even sure I beat Shady this year. I know I beat it last year.
Très bien. That was a good save.
But yeah, seven total maps, huh?
Oh, as you wish. But it can be made to be cheaper, huh? Yes, this is a good flavor. Now, all it needs is some time.
I'm gonna head over to Rhodes. There's a couple collectibles there. Ultimately, I want to get my iguana. We'll grab the few collectibles that are in the area of Rhodes first. place it better. Weren't fond of Bulger. Hey, DJ Scully, how's it going? So I can get a camp here. It's weird, the last few days I haven't been able to camp right outside the Moonshine Shack. It's alright, we'll get some foot mileage by running up to Manzanita. We completed Shady? Did we? I thought we died. There was this one time we had the noob with us. Maybe that was just me, Renegade, and Morgan. I don't remember. I wasn't like really keeping track of them this year. They were fun to do, but it wasn't like a. I don't know. It wasn't like a. I gotta make sure I do all these this year kind of thing. I saw the stupid wolf. No, I just sell the butcher. I'm gonna sell the crypts, but I keep forgetting.
Hey there, friend. How can I help you? Come back when you're in the market for real quality.
Real quality? It's amazing to me you guys remember who, like, not only which maps you beat, but like who you were playing with at the time. Like, I know I did a bunch with Renegade and Braytech and Vesper. Kratos, I think you and I did one together, but I don't remember what maps and who I was playing with at the time. It's just, my mind is not what it used to be. And I play with a smaller group of people than you guys do, too. Pretty small circle these days. Happens when you reach your 40s. Yeah, for me it was like, dude, it was like literally turned 40 this year, and all this stuff started happening. Like, gotta go to the doctor, start taking pills for stuff. You know, talked about it. I hate to keep beating dead horse, but my reaction time for this kind of stuff is down. Eyesight's not as good as it used to be. That's why I got the big old. I used to play with the regular mini map. Now I got the big giant one. But I imagine it's not going to get any better. Like, that stuff is just going to get worse as time goes on. But yeah, had to get glasses this year. 40 is no joke, guys. And Alzheimer kicking in, yeah, man, and no joke about that too. It's bound to happen. My whole family has history of that, so it's gonna happen eventually. And it sucks because, like, I was the guy who always remembered stuff. Like, the rest of my family would look to me to try to remember stuff, and I'd have to remind them the way things happened or certain events happened. And now it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to go off to the home quite yet, but came on quick. No, I know you were joking, dude. Don't worry about it. But it is. It's actually. So I have it on both sides of my family. My mom's grandmother. So my great grandmother on that side had it, and then my gram on that side has on her mother has it too. So it's like, and I'm pretty sure my mom has it. It's not like diagnosed or anything, but just the way that she constantly forgets things. So it is in my future, no doubt. Alright, Punisher, ready for a swim, bud? Go get some iguana. Yeah, he's already grunting about it. Do I need this? I forget if I need this horse stamina to get across here. We'll see what happens. I think if I go slow, I'll be alright. Alright, Randy, take care, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Swimming next to a snake. Gotta love it. Alright, Alan, thanks, man. I don't usually collect this one, so I don't know where it is exactly. There it is. That muskrat guy is long gone. Trying to find something I can put on the horse. Along with the iguanas. Iguana? Iguanae? Iguanum? What's the plural of iguana? So dumb that to put it on the horse. It's like, why is that a daily? Let's get flight feathers out of it, that's good. Welcome back, Braytech. Currently just stowing animals on my horse and taking them back off. That daily's done. Did I get the Farling jacket? I don't know. Was that a special jacket? Farling jacket? Oh yeah, Braytech, did you open the box? Is that what you were doing while you were away? Yeah, okay, so the Farling jacket is a special jacket. Is it like an outlaw pass or something? Maybe. If I remember, I can check when I get back to camp. So I have everything from Outlaw Pass 4 and beyond. If it was in Outlaw Pass prior to 4, then I won't have it. I'm lucky I got stuff all from 4, because I joined right at the end of 4, and then kind of just did a little bit of a grind to get there. I probably should have got these iguana first. Ah, the freaking bounties over here. So, muskrat. Naturalist reward? For completing her missions, I think? Oh. Oh, is that in like the newswire? Is that the weekly reward? Because if so, then probably not. There's our 2 iguana. While he's getting that, I'll check the newswire out. See if we can solve this little mystery. I don't see anything about the Farling jacket. I got the Mac Bay jacket. If you do, what is this? Win a round of featured series. Oh, that's for Thanksgiving. Hold on. Complete an animal sighting mission to earn the Black Grove coat. And then today is craft a legendary panther coat, and you'll get a brown and red pair of pelt half chaps. That's an interesting thing because I can't craft a legendary panther coat. I already have them all. So is Rockstar going to give us credit for it and just give everybody who's already done it the whatever black pelt half chaps? Not that I really want half chaps, but whatever. I'll take free stuff, and I should get free stuff because I did what it's saying. I don't know. It's a weird month. If you open the box, what will Santa bring you for completing her missions? Newswire. Yeah, so let me go back, because I don't see anything. You know, maybe let's try this. Control F. Okay, so you get the Farling jacket if you sign up for Prime benefits, if you link your account. So this is Red Dead Online players who connect their Rockstar Games Social Club account to Prime Gaming before November 30th will receive 5 gold bars, 3 special snake oil, an offer for the Farling jacket, in a stunning brown and black colorway, and then Bring It On emote. So yeah, that's that. You get the Farling jacket by linking your account to Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming. All right. Speaking of bad memory, what else do I need to do? Largemouth bass, prairie poppies, and then a telegram mission, which I'm not going to do either. So I guess we could try to fish the largemouth bass. We're kind of in an area. I don't know if they spawn more at night though. I find that, and I need to do more testing on this, but I find that the largemouth bass and the steelhead trout both spawn in like the same locations most of the time. And I think one is more common in the day and the other is more common at night. So, I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much time fishing. We're going to put the 3-strike rule in effect. But I do want to at least try and get some largemouth bass. See if we can't find a good spot for them. I know they're all along this kind of coastline here. Boat just spawned in, that's funny. Evening, sir. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I hate fishing in this game so much. It could be so much better if it followed, like, their own rules. Alright, DJ, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. You like Clemens Point for largemouth bass? Yeah, that's, I mean, they're here. I know they're here. But yeah, Clemens Point on that way is a good spot for it. My problem is, so this is technically a lake fish, right? It says sturgeon and muskie. I wish you could use the bait. Like, if I use the correct bait, I would catch the fish more often. Like, what's the... Isn't there one that's good for largemouth? Like, I don't know. I feel like a cricket would be good, right? Does it tell you? Smallmouth bass. Maybe it's the worm. I don't have any worms, really? How do I not have any worms, dude? That's outrageous. Well, maybe I won't be doing this challenge. What's an animal sighting mission? Those are the things through Harriet. I don't know why they're called animal sighting missions. But that's what they're apparent. That's the official name, I guess. I'm probably not going to catch anything. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Not having worms is a good thing? Yeah, I mean, that kind of worms. I would like to have the worms I could use for fishing, though, right now. I got something. This looks like... It looks like steelhead. I mean, the steelhead's not a bad consolation prize. You can use it to make succulent meat. But that's what we're looking for. Steelheads and largemouth bass are like usually right in the same area. Same thing with Bart's Crossing, too. I find that they're there a lot. If I really wanted steelheads, I would just go down to McFarland's Ranch and go to the Harriet location. That little waterfall's perfect for them. Shoot on sight missions? There you go. Nasty itch. Another steelhead, looks like. Oh no, largemouth. There you go. There's one. I doubt we'll get all three, but let's see. I'll throw you back. Yeah. Supposed to be sampling missions, but the ones that everyone uses for filling up their crypts. Oh, now we got a real big boy. This is probably a freaking lake sturgeon. I threw my line out too far, I think. There's two. Not bad. Lake lure at this spot, guys. Who knew? Somebody knew. Like I said, I really think it's random as to whether or not you get a largemouth bass or a steelhead trout. And it seems like on most days when it's a daily, you're always getting the other one. Number 3? Looks like it might be. Nope, it's a steelhead. I saw the pinkish along the side. If I transferred my stuff from PS4 to PS5, I don't know if I should bother with it. Yeah, I forget. I forget if I did that. If I did it, I would have done it as part of the initial setup. I don't think I did, though. Hey, there we go. That one wasn't so bad. Keep this guy. What did I get? 2 succulents? Or 2, steelheads that I can use for succulent? That's alright. 3 for 5. I think that's it, right? Not doing the PvP. Oh, the prairie poppies. I actually saw somebody, Orchid Fudge was streaming earlier, and I was watching, and rather than just discarding her herbs, she went to the doctor and sold them. I don't even know if I need to do that though. Let me see. Perry properties. I have 29, so I can pick one. I need to sell some. Let's go into Saint Denis for a little bit. Right, doctors are only in Saint Denis and Valentine, which is kind of silly. I think there'd be more doctors around. Let's go visit the doctor. We'll sell some herbs. Hey, damn it, woman, how's it going? That is a name I have not seen in forever. Let's do a little nighttime auto ride here. No, that's not a foggy night. There's a buckle for that? For selling herbs to the doctor? Just transfer your save game data? I don't even know if you need to do that, right? If you still have your PS4, I think I mean, I guess if you want to have it as a backup. But, I don't know. I wish I could tell you what to do. I don't remember what I did. You might want to look up on YouTube and see what the recommendation is. Best for saying it takes forever. Yeah, I mean, do it overnight or set aside a day to do it. I don't know. I think I wanted to play on my PS5 so bad that I just skipped over all that stuff. Which probably explains why it doesn't work now. I went through the setup too quickly. We are YouTube? Yeah, basically. I'm saying, like, specifically search that and see what the recommendations are. That's what I had to do recently when I was having all those troubles. I had to look up, like, what to do to possibly fix it. Someone unboxing a PS5. Remind me again, what is the deal with, like, I know you have one and it's like in a hiding spot. What you're like waiting for the right time to tell your wife about it or something? Like, I think you just need, if that's the case, you just need to rip that band-aid off, man. Just get over it and tell her. There are rumors, yes. We have unconfirmed reports from a source, an unnamed source. There we go, look at this shot. Hell yeah. Pissing off NPCs in the process. That's a great one, man. Oh, followed up by another one. That was cool. Ah, too short though. Says he who has my wife. That's true. That's true. But I feel like, I mean, the damage is done, dude. Like, you already bought it. Are you gonna say it's like a Christmas present or something? Is that what you're waiting for? I mean, is your couch really that uncomfortable? I mean, I think just know that you're going to be sleeping on the couch a few nights. It's a fair trade-off for getting some PS5 gaming in. Or are you concerned about a punishment worse than the couch? Knock, knock.
If I'd see you again. Remember,
I think the last time I was in here, we were blowing up the city. It's weird that this guy's excited to see me. It'd be great if he remembered you and be like, you know, last time you were here, you burned the whole place down, so can't do business with you.
you supplies to sell.
Yeah, I'm selling.
Sure. See
We're all
these
this way
the
for
time.
$1.
Yes, I'll happily buy another one.
Alright, let's go. We gotta go to, like, Blackwater. That's where all Prairie Poppy is. I actually like... Let's do this. I did this at the end of a Big Tex and Blondie episode. Let me see if I can find the right spot. Yeah, almost perfect timing for a nice sunrise. See if these clouds cooperate. Don't make it rain. Alan's back. Welcome back, Alan. Just say that you had it for ages already. Yeah, just be like, what? It's not new. It's the same console we've had forever. And you wouldn't be lying because you've had it for a couple weeks now. Or sure, your mom when she buys the clothing. Nice. You're not gonna take advice from me? Why not, man? You've seen and heard the relationship that I have with Lady Outlaws. I rarely get myself in trouble. Rarely. You're gonna do it as an early Christmas present? Nice. Welcome back, damn it, woman. Had a phone call. No worries. How you been? It's been a minute. I'm not liking the look of these clouds right now. It's gonna ruin my cool sunrise. Come on, son. Doing much better now. Nice. Glad to hear it. When I did this with Big Tex and Blondie, there was like a boat that was kind of doing weird things. In one of the attempts I made at capturing the sunrise. The guy was like rowing it and it wouldn't go anywhere and then it would like lurch forward. Why do you say been a minute? How long is this American minute? Well, I don't remember last time I saw Damn It Woman. I know she hadn't been streaming for a while. I don't think I've seen that name in any of my chats. But yeah, a minute. That's not an American thing, is it? Maybe it is an American thing. When you say it's been a minute, for some reason, it means a long time. I don't know. It's one of those things that people say kind of catches on in society. It hasn't quite caught on over your way yet. Yeah, 8 months. I would say. I would say that's a good guess. I was trying. Why wouldn't it let me do the change of the picture there? Because I didn't engage the cinematic. Give me the freaking shot I want, man. Alright, well, I'm not gonna risk it. I was hoping to do it in cinematic, but that'll work. Sunrise would be nicer if I stood on a pile of smoldering corpses. I know. If you were in right now, you'd be like, oh, hold on, I have an idea. I have a plan. And the next thing I know, the flammable moonshine jug is out. I like it. I don't know. It's cool. I like to take a minute every now and then. Appreciate these things. You don't get it in every game on the market. All right, to Blackwater for some prairie poppy. Between Armadillo and that house north of it are lots of poppies. Yeah, I like right on the road in and out of Blackwater by the B in Elizabeth. Like kind of along this road, and then over in like this area, and then pretty much all throughout here really. But I know there's one like right by this B. But yeah, Armadillo. We were talking about it the other day. Armadillo's a great spot for like everything. Morning. There's some guy riding off trail. Oh, no, there's a road over there. Alright, to the left. There's only two, that sucks. You missed it, the largemouth bass spot. I was kind of near Clemens Point. Like here-ish. But I think really anywhere along here is good. Even off the dock, I think I've seen it before. So like here. The trick is gonna be there's steelhead in the same spot. So the trick is you might get steelhead. If you go there during the day and you get a ton of steelhead, try coming back at night. I feel like that might be a thing. I don't know for sure. Bunch right next to McGuire. Yeah, that's right. They're so for the prairie poppy now, there's a ton of them like right in here. There's usually like a collectible flower in that area too. That's what damn it woman's saying. Absolutely, that's a good spot. Yeah. I'm gonna go up this way a little more. I know there's some in this area, and there's also some current up that way, which I used to make horse meal. So we'll see if I needed any of that. I can maybe double down a little bit. Getting close to that 10,000th herb picked, which is an incredible thing. Hey, damn it, woman! What rank are you at? Because you were at like 800 something when I was still in the 700s, and I'm in the 800s now. So you gotta be. Are you 900 yet? Or beyond? Be awesome. Where are they? I know they're over here somewhere. There's a current. I'll grab those for now. Yeah, definitely let me know, Kratos, because I gotta start doing that, doing a little more testing with that. See if it's true or if it's just a random observation I'm having that's not actually true for anybody else. But I feel like sometimes one of those types of fish is more likely to be there at night and one's more likely to be there during the day. I noticed it at Bard's Crossing too. Might actually have to head over to Sean. I thought there was some over here. What's that down there? Some raspberries. Oh, more current. Nice. I'm gonna get bit by a snake. 987. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's impressive. I think you would be the first person that I know of that I've seen hit 1,000 that I've played with before and that like didn't already have. Like I've played with someone who's a rank 1,000 before, but I didn't meet them until after they became a 1,000. It's kind of cool to watch you grind that away. Parasol mushrooms, more current. Where the heck is this prairie poppy? I know it's over here. The dock has smallmouth. Further upshore is the largemouth. Bass are better at dusk and dawn. Okay, yeah. Well, that's what I figured. There they are. The dock has a ton of stuff. The dock has like mostly small fish though. It has pickerel, both types of pickerel. It's got smallmouth like you were saying, rock bass, bluegill. That little dock has tons of small fish. There's my 5. I was to pick a few more. Space Ranger, how's it going? Yeah, I remember you. You were hanging out back in like January, right before Forbidden West came out. How you been? Lots of long time. I haven't talked to people in a while. Checking in today. All right. Dailies are pretty much done, right? I'm not doing PvP. I don't really want to do a Telegram mission. Let me look at my pinned items. I'm not picking any more herbs, pistol kills, bootlegger missions. Oh, what's the weekly set for Nazar? I gotta go check that out. I never picked up my my letter, which I should probably pick up my stuff from my mail anyway, because I'm pretty sure there's worms in there, which I could have used before. I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Just kind of hanging out, chilling, relaxing. Taking it slow and easy. Because when I finish the stream, I'm going to start playing God of War again, and that's going to be freaking mayhem. I actually have something to send.
What do you got there?
No, I do not. Wait, didn't it used to gray out to send mail if you didn't have anything to send? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Worms. Yeah, I keep mentioning worms. Pearls of the Sea set. I don't even know what the hell that is. I don't even know if I have worms in my post office box. Yeah, God of War 2. Nice. Yeah, it's good. It's a good game. I'm almost done. I finished the story. I got like 2 more things to do as far as exploration goes. Then I'll be done. Platinum that bad boy. We'll see though. It's one thing to know what you need to do. It's another thing to be able to execute it. All right, let me check out this collector bag. See what's up with this pearls of the sea. Oh, there you go. I have a set. Pearl bracelet, Pele pearl necklace, Bonar pearl ring. Alright, I just want to double check though. I feel like are all 3 of these things that are on the? I think these are on the map. Maybe not every day.
I want to move to Blackwater for years. Boom, it's there. High quality of life, house next to a lake. What's not to love?
Pele pearl necklace I only have 1 of. Oh gosh. You know what though? I've maxed out my jewelry set sales. I think I'm gonna sell this one. But that means it's not on the map probably. Durante pearl bracelet I have 5 of. And then what was the last one? Ring? Bonar pearl ring I also have 5 of. Interesting. I'm gonna sell this.
Need me to send something?
There's another Madame Nazar set. Closing in on maxing out that award. I say closing in, I've probably got like 13 more to do. That's not what I wanted. Seven of 10, yeah, so 13 more. Fossil sets sold. Goods sold to buyers. Enemy killer revolver. Bow headshot. Finder for the hip. Animals killed. 99 large animals killed with a knife. I'm gonna go kill a large animal right now. Find me a deer. You got a set, but have to pick up the letter. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what I figured. Mechanics are cool. Yeah, it's great. I mean, mechanics are great. I thought overall it was really, really good. There's like a, and I won't ruin it for you, but there's like a 1, maybe 2 hour segment in the story that was like a little bit too slow for me. But that's really my only complaint is that one little segment. And I get like, so I think what they try to do with that game is this isn't really ruining anything for anybody, but I think they try to make it appeal to the old school folks like me, and then also try to make it like cool for the younger generation. So there's like, you might not even know what I'm talking about, but there's like some brightly colored stuff, and characters are moving faster than I feel like they do normally. Like it was just, I don't know. It was a weird stretch, but ultimately it's a great game. Moonshine's ready. Need to find an animal to kill with my knife. Sorry, little Deezer, but you are number 100. Cougar? Yeah, I could do the cougar. Just try to, like, not one-shot it. It's easier to do that, though, I think. Alright. I'm gonna take that off my pinned items, too. There's no sense in having it there now. Unpin. Oh, it was a 3-star, nice. Come back to camp, little deer. Yeah, congrats, deer. You are my 800th customer. 100th this round. Giving away free knife stabbings. Cremate the deer? Nah, I'm gonna donate the deer. Well, he's fast traveling. I'll get Blondie to camp. Or to the Moonshine Shack. I'll do another Moonshine delivery here. Another couple. Another pair of Moonshine deliveries.
Going to be out of supplies before too long.
No, Crips, we just did a resupply like 5 minutes ago.
Good stuff.
A little deer icon. Looks like a goat. And with fire on it. Light some goats on fire. Nope, not what I wanted. Must have run low on that. Okay, worms. Live worms. There wasn't a deer emoji? Are you sure there's not a deer? Maybe it's a Christmas one? I thought I remember there being a deer emoji around Christmas time. It's like just a face with little horns. Maybe not. Let's go for a ride. I'm gonna go cinematic here. There you go. Now we're getting a bunch of deer. A bunch of deer emojis in the chat. Slow down, guys. Not quite Christmas yet. Deer head. Yeah, I thought there was one with the head. I'm gonna look for it once I finish this delivery. And we'll see if I can find it. The one I'm thinking of.
Hey, stop that wagon.
I have to burn one and finish the stream. All right, maybe. We'll see. Alright, while Blondie's fast traveling back to the camp, or to the shack, I'm gonna see if I can find that, what I'm thinking of. I might not have it on my iPad, though. Let me see. Oh, there's this little, cute little bear. It's definitely not the one I was thinking of, I just happened to notice it, though. Why do I have all these random emojis saved? I frequently used. Apparently I've used a train as a frequently used emoji. Don't have any idea why. There's this classic. I think it's funny that like some emojis have like secret meanings. Alright, animals and nature. Yeah, I don't see the one I was thinking of. Vesper, I don't see a possum. Oh, look at this one. Is that the one you guys are using? I just can't really see it. It's literally right below the goat emoji, Vesper. I like the fox. The unicorn. Morgan would love the unicorn. Why do they have so many of them? Oh, look at this little guy. Yeah. I love hedgehogs. They're freaking cool. Those are your most used? What were my most used before I started doing this? My most used is this one. I laugh a lot, apparently. I have the I don't know thing, too. Hey, Orchid Fudge, how's it going? I use this one a lot, because, like, when my buddy who plays in the band will send me, like, guitar riffs, I'm like, yeah, that's fire, dude. So we'll just send that one back and forth. Alright, Blondie's back at the shack. We're entering a posse. I'm good. How are you? How was your stream? Good, good. Alright, I'm just restarting a bash for Blondie. And then we'll do Big Tice's. There's a second here. Deer, dynamite, fire, death. Okay. Let's see if I remember all that.
This batch is parfait. We can ship it whenever you like. C'est parti. Good. You have arrived. Bon. You are ready to drive, yes? Our clients are a little impatient for sure. We wish to make a good impression. These customers have shown they have some good taste. Their palate is simple, of course, but given their lack of culture, I have to admit that they have chosen well. These jugs will arrive quickly and in one piece. Yes?
Looks like we're heading back the same way. To the cabin this time. Look out. Have you played the new Modern Warfare yet? No, I'm not really, I'm not really a Call of Duty person. I tried, I guess it was like one of the original Modern Warfares. Um, it just isn't for me. I was actually talking before you got here. I kind of like slowed down a lot. We're talking about like CTA, solo and CTAs, and how like I was so obsessed with that back in the day, a year ago, and how I probably couldn't do it anymore. I don't know. I'm hoping that I find a way to beat these bosses in God of War, but fast-paced action type stuff that might be behind me, unfortunately. Got mauled by a golden spirit bear several times. Yeah, it'll happen. I'm just sending Blondie back to camp, guys. 1 second, please. But yeah, it's I don't know. My eyesight's not as good as it used to be. My reaction time is slower. Actually, I haven't really talked a ton about it, but I've been diagnosed with this condition that has something to do with like my central nervous system, which is pretty scary. But yeah, it's I haven't actually told anybody that yet. Like, obviously, Lady Outlaws knows, but it's sad, man. My gaming and everything is gonna take a major hit, like over the next, I don't know, 5 years or whatever. So, I don't know. But yeah, I've been struggling with not really. I mean, it's a difficult boss to beat. Like, it's not like I know it's not just me. I'm sure everyone that's playing the game is struggling with this particular challenge within the God of War game. But I noticed it. I first noticed it. We were talking about CTAs, the Halloween CTAs. They're definitely more difficult than the regular CTAs, but I struggled more so than I used to. I think it has a lot to do with, like I said, my eyesight and
A good sailor.
my fingers and things don't do quite what I want them to do as quickly as I want them to do it. So I definitely need to take a step back and
As you wish, sir. But
find
it
more
is
slower
going
paced
to get you
games to
back,
play and
huh?
stuff like that.
This will be a little out of the ordinary.
Anything that can help. But yeah, I'm doing some things. They gave me prescription for a couple things. Um, but not really. I mean, it's your nervous system. Once you get nerve damaged, it doesn't really come back. So. But yeah, I've been having trouble. Well, I was having trouble sleeping at night. Like, my toes and feet were like super sensitive to like any kind of touch. So even like just having a bed sheet on was an issue. It felt like I had like pins and needles in my feet just having a bed sheet on. So right now it's my feet. I'm assuming at some point it's gonna spread to like my hands and extremities, and then it'll just slowly creep from like my toes and my feet, probably up the rest of my legs and whatever. We'll see what happens. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it's just the reality of it. There's a coin down here. I'm gonna go get it. Physical therapy. I've been doing physical therapy. That's why I haven't been streaming quite as much until recently. I used to stream in the mornings, right? And then instead of that, I was going to do physical therapy for an hour every day, or 3 times a week, whatever it was. Yeah, it sucks. I'm good. I'm glad to be back, though. Like I said, focus on the positive. I'm happy to be back. I'm glad you guys are all here and were patient with me while I was going through that stuff. But yeah, I did some video stuff on the channel here with like the old God of War, and that's when I really kind of started to notice it, and then it really stood out during the Halloween CTAs this year. Which, it's upsetting, because I wanted to try to solo those things, but I've accepted it at this point, right? I've accepted it. I'm not going to be able to do the things I used to be able to do. Play softball and other stuff. You're gonna watch me do salvage? Yeah, actually, so I need to. I probably won't be around to do salvage, but I want to show you at least the path. I'm glad you reminded me of that, Orca. Thank you. So it depends on which map you get. I doubt you'll get the same map again tomorrow, but if you get this same map, they start you like here, right? So you see some people will go up this way. There's a chest here that might have a couple collectibles. There's a chest at Limpany that might have some collectibles. I usually skip right over those just because that's where everyone else goes. I kind of just floor it and streak right down this path here. And then all along this shoreline by Bard's Crossing, if you use Eagle Eye, you'll see a ton of them standing out. You can maybe grab like 3 or 4, which could potentially even give you the lead. Again, it depends on what the other players are doing, if they know what they're doing. But if you get to this area and no one else is around, that'll be great for you. Then what I do is I come to this little shack right here, which has a chest. Most people don't know. There's only 2 enemies there. Shoot them, loot the chest, loot them, because they might have collectibles on them too. Then I come up to the railroad, and I actually ride across the railroad track to Flatneck. Now again, depending on what other players are in there with you, by the time you get to Flatneck, they might already be gone, but they're looted. But there's chests there that you can loot too. And usually what I'll see once I get over this area, there's a couple guys gunfighting, you can shoot them and loot them, but usually this is like a good spawn spot for the rival collector, which if you kill him and loot him, you might get 2 or 3 collectibles, so that's usually the path I take. There may be a better path, but I know for a fact I've won doing that before, so it's not really not that challenging. Just come down this road, start here, hop off your horse, start grabbing collectibles, come to this chest, up to the railroad, across the Flatneck, and you might be in good shape. From there, at that point, you're probably going to be out of collectibles, like the chests and everything. The loot will probably be gone. The other players will probably have gotten to them. And that's when I just start killing enemies and hope that the loot that they give you counts towards collecting. So that's, I think, probably the best way to do that map. I can show you that one in just a second. Hey, Wilkie, how's it going, bud? So then the other one that you might get is Annisburg right here. They'll start you off kind of like in this area, I want to say. I usually go right up to here. There's a chest. You can loot that chest. And then I just kind of go around this area. There's like, there'll be people going in here because there's stuff you can grab. But you go up here to this shack, grab some stuff, loot some stuff from there. There's there's stuff over here. And again, this is another area where you might see the rival collector. So there's really no rhyme or reason to it. It's just, you gotta hope that you get in there with some people, some noobs that maybe don't know what they're doing. Enjoying your day off? Nice, man. What are you doing on your day off? But yeah, salvage is fun. I wish it happened more times throughout the day, but I think it's probably not as popular. It's one of those things where like I like it and I hang out with people who like it, so we think it should be more popular than it is. But not too many people are playing that event, unfortunately. There's a desert one too. I forget where the desert one is. I think it's in like Tumbleweed. But you'll figure it all out. I mean, that's one of those things where like if you do it every day, you'll start figuring out what you're doing. It's like 30 and raining here, just being at least started nice. Yeah, it's pretty chilly here too. Also rainy. For some reason, my computer got turned off of like yeah, it's 40 here, but it feels a lot colder than that. I wish it was a little warmer. This is not like the time of year. Like, I want it to be like 40 or 50 and not raining. But any colder than that, it's like, nah, I don't feel like getting out of bed. And it's dark for like 13 hours a day now. Actually, it's probably more than 13, right? It's like probably 17. I moved to the equator, so I never have to worry about when the sun goes down. I was going around doing some random collecting. I need coins, arrowheads, and fossil sets, so that's what I'm going to do for a little bit. Why couldn't they have passed the time change bill? Yeah, I don't know, man. What is the deal with that? It's like, is it for farmers? Is it for so that farmers get like an extra hour to harvest their crops or something? I don't understand why that was ever put into place. Don't move to Denmark. Winter coat until end of May. Yeah, well, I'd probably be okay. We have people here who wear winter coats until the end of May. I'm sure it's a little colder where you are, but we get that where my neck of the woods in the States. It can be 30 degrees, 40 degrees until late May. And then randomly it'll be like 80 the next day. It's so weird. That's kind of like what we had. Like it was 70 on Saturday and now it's like 30, 40 degrees here. Was for farmers, yeah. Put a bill pass. I know some states are doing it, right? Or didn't some states agree to do it? Just didn't do it on a national level or something? I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to enough of that stuff. I would be in favor of it. It'd be weird though. It's not like the sun. The sun doesn't care about what bills get passed. So it's like you either get. It's either dark at 4 o'clock or it's dark until 9 a.m. It's kind of like you have to like pick your poison. I think now they probably do it for kids at the bus stop, right? Like you don't want your kids sitting at the bus stop while it's pitch black out. At least I wouldn't. '40 is around 5 Celsius. Arizona. Yeah, we're talking Fahrenheit. Sorry. Yeah, it's 30. So it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which Vesper's saying is 5 Celsius. I'm hearing some wolves over here. Why aren't they like attacking me? It's weird. Celsius. Yeah, the United States is so weird. They made it so difficult for us all to communicate like that. At some point, they should start teaching our kids how to do it that way with Celsius and, meters instead of feet. our metric system's just so jacked up. Hey, Jedi Dad, how's it going, bud? Wookiee's leaving for work at 5:30 a.m. Get home 5:30 dark. Yeah, it sucks. Yep. I think that has more to do with like where we are positioned on the Earth, though. Like, if you move closer to the equator, you wouldn't have as much of an issue with that. PS5 fixer got a new one. It's the same one. I didn't pay to get it fixed. There's certain games I can play on it, and certain games I cannot play on it. Although, and I have to remember to try this out this afternoon, I saw that God of War got an update today. So I'm wondering if maybe I wasn't the only one having a problem. Maybe the update will fix it. I don't know. I think it's the system, and it's not going to matter. But at this point, man, I'm just playing that game on PS4, and I played Red Dead on PS5, so it's all good. But I don't feel like shelling another $250 to get it fixed. I'll wait a few years and buy a new one. Like, if a new game comes out that I want to have, like, the collector edition bundle, maybe I can get a new PS5 and do it that way. I don't know what game that would be, but it could be anything, really. But yeah, at some point I'm just going to have to buy a new PS5, but that's, like, years in the future. For now, I'll just keep buying the games I want, and if they work on PS5, great. If they don't, then I'll just play them on PS4, I guess. But yeah, I can play Red Dead Online on PS5. Explain that to me. Maybe because it's a PS4 game, I guess. Maintenance fixing power inverter stopped working this morning. Yeah. What do they say is wrong with my PS5? Nothing. I mean, no one's even looked at it. I have to pay for them just to look at it. So. Flower over here? Yeah. Based on what I've read and my experiences, I think it's a heating issue. It's an overheating issue. But I'm not skilled enough to take it apart myself and look and see if fans are working properly and all that stuff. What's weird about it, though, is there's no warning. Like, you'd think it would be like, hey, your PS5 is overheating. Like, I know, like, if I'm at the beach and I have my iPhone's like, oh, it's too hot, shutting down. my PS5 is just like, turning off. It turns off without warning. This little bastard came back at me. Wow, that's a lot of rounds to use on a snake. But yeah, the big thing is it's not under warranty. And the crazy part is, back when I was having issues with Forbidden West, if I had filed a complaint then, it was still under warranty. I probably could have got it repaired for free. But I didn't know the issues with the console. I thought the issues was with the game. So, lesson learned. Taking apart is easy. Putting it back together might prove it. Yeah, it's always the taking apart piece of it that's the easy part. Yeah, I could throw it against the wall right now, taking it apart just fine. Yeah, it would be the putting it back together. Plus the tinkering around in there, I don't know. I might as well have like a 6th digit. Alan got 500 gold bars, sweet. Yeah, no, I didn't take the side plate off. I did try, I thought maybe it was because I had it in the upright position, so I tried putting it sideways. That didn't work. And again, I'm hearing about other people who are having problems with God of War, so I'm back to thinking maybe it could possibly be the game. So, like I said, the update just came out today. In fact, I just updated it right before I started streaming. So now that the game has an update, maybe I'll take another crack at it on PS5. We'll see. But at this point, I'm like 99.9% done with it on PS4. I kind of want to spend my time just getting it over with on PS4, and then coming back to PS5. Maybe I don't know. Lots to think about. I should have. I didn't. I should have. I should have sent it back during Forbidden West, but I thought it was the game. It wasn't until I started playing God of War that I was like, okay, now I've got problems with multiple games. It must be the console. But I mean, it's all right. It's fine. I get to. I spend most of my time playing this anyway. So now, if I couldn't play this, then obviously that'd be a bigger issue. But I can play this just fine. I've got both characters in the game because I still have both consoles running at the same time when I do this, so it's all good. I'm fortunate that I have a PS4 as a backup. A lot of people don't even have that, so. Been busy, but you haven't seen anyone else's streams lately? Yeah, man, I had to dial it back a little bit. We were talking a little bit before you got here. A number of things happened, one of them just being personal health related. I've been I had taken a big step back from a lot of technology. Ironically enough, while I was trying to set up my PC, I kind of was like, I don't know, just kind of laying low. But I get around occasionally. I was hanging out in Orchid Fudge stream earlier. I popped into Braytech's stream for a minute. But yeah, just kind of hanging out, laying low, doing my own thing. I think it's moving. There's one fast snake. Yes! Do that again. No, get the rail, get the rail. Ah, I was trying to shoot the rail. Oh well. Alright, relax, Punisher, jeez. Kiddo's wife and me, that's right, Jedi's got it. Jedi knows what's up. I can't stress enough, guys, how important it is to take care of your own mental health. I've been struggling. I had a rough year with that. I don't want to kind of rehash everything because it's still kind of sore a little bit, but I think most people who know me and the channel and follow me on the channel for a while, it's some family drama earlier this year. It seemed like, and I don't remember every single thing that happened, but it seemed like once a month this year, something would happen. And it was just like, what the hell, man? When are we going to finally have a good month? And we did for August. And then some more stuff happened, and it's been a rough year, man. It's been a really rough year, but Jedi's right. Stay focused on my family, and I can't go wrong there. My immediate family, I should say, because most of the extended family at this point can go pound sand for all I care. But yeah, my mantra with Lady Outlaws for most of the year has been us against the world, just the two of us. So, should tell you what kind of year it's been. That's why Damn It Woman disappeared too. Shit show over a year. Yeah, I didn't think it could get much worse than freaking 2022. Or 2021 rather. But it did. But again, I had a lot going on, but I always try to keep things in perspective. And I know there's always someone out there that has it worse than I do, so I'm not trying to have a pity party or whatever. I know this one's over here somewhere. Forget exactly where though. I have to go up this little on-ramp, I think. But yeah, the whole streaming thing and hanging out in other people's streams and everything. It just took kind of a backseat for my priorities. We got the music stuff done in August, which was great. I mean, I say done, it's not quite done yet. Our tracking of it is done. There's nothing left for us to do. We're in the post-production phase, but that was a big time suck. But all good. I mean, that was a good time suck, man. I wish I could make music all year round. If I could track music in a recording studio every day for the rest of my life, I would be a happy person. This friend, yeah, it's right here. Got used to this little plateau, ridge, I don't even know what to call this thing. I had my camp here for a while. I got used to coming down this ramp for deliveries and resupplies. I should put my camp back in the desert for a while. It's been a minute since I've been out here. Another snake, wow. Jay lost job, evicted, back to trucking, staying with cousin on home time. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, like, what happened with my family early in the year sucked. Like, it was brutal. But, again, I know for a fact, Jedi, you've had a rough go. I know a lot of people out there that had it rough, worse than I did. So I'm trying not to complain about it too much. But since somebody asked about where I've been or what I've been doing, I figured give you guys a little bit more information about it. But yeah. Doesn't matter who else has what, it's still your stuff that affects you, and you have to deal and cope with it. It's hard, no pity party. Helps discuss things. Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys listening. Letting me kind of get it out. It's not what I intended to do today. Certainly I don't do these things when I stream. Normally we try to keep it light, have a good time, but I don't know, it's good to talk about it. And like so few people know too. Like, well, up until I just shouted it across YouTube and put it out there for the whole world to see. But yeah, so. Group therapy, yeah. Hi, my name is Eric. But I'm thankful, shout out to Lady Outlaws, because she's been a rock throughout all this stuff. I feel for her. When she married into this family, it was very normal, a very normal family. And then just over the last 5 years, we've had some drama. And I feel like the most recent thing that happened, I couldn't have got through it without her, so. Where is... I'm getting further away from it. It's these cacti. Seven of 9 on the necklaces. Kind of want to do this bootlegger. Normally I do it from the other cliff side. Let's see if we can do a sniper rifle. Yeah, my real name is Eric. You didn't know that, Kratos? I thought for sure you knew that. Another snake. I almost just ran right into it. You gonna stay? Dad passed in January. Whole slew of bullshit with the sister, and then once the son was hospital. Yeah, wow. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, damn it, woman. I knew about your dad, but I didn't know about the rest of it. Yeah, usually I do this one from the other close side. This could be fun. That tonic up real quick, though. Little tonic. Maybe mid to big game. Oh, yes! That guy fell off the cliff. Shot him in the leg. Did he survive? Ah. Nice. I think the guy that fell off the cliff after I shot him in the leg died. That's great. Hey, J5, how's it going, bud? Comments sorted out. I think he's starting to improve, but yep, that's why I disappeared. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Gotta take time away. Take care of the fam. But yeah, I'll be thinking about you. I knew about your dad back in January. I didn't know about the rest of that, but hopefully continues to improve and everything else gets better. Alright, I got that guy. We'll go to the flying machine and get this coin. Good, man. You walked into a little bit of a therapy session. We've just been talking about how rough this year has been and why I haven't been quite around in the live streams so much, and why Damn It Woman hasn't been around so much. Sounds like she's doing way worse than I was. My stuff is all just me. Like that's the thing about it too. Like I can handle it. I'd much rather have it be like me that has a diagnosis than have one of the kids be sick or something, or Lady Outlaws, God forbid. I'd rather be the one. Leading the pipe band at a Celtic festival this weekend. He's super excited. That sounds awesome. I love Celtic music. Hey, Rosie, how's it going, bud?
Watch yourself, idiot.
Love the parts and drums. Scottish descent just hits me right. Yeah, I dig it. I mean, I like. It's hard for me to find a style of music I don't like. I enjoy most styles of music, but that's up there for me. I love a good Celtic tune. The singing too. The singing is awesome. I don't understand a word of it half the time, but it's cool nonetheless. Still looking for that 15th coin. We're gonna get it, Armadillo. We're gonna get it. It's right here. Ella Roberts. Might have to check that out. Yeah, get to hear them whenever you want. Yeah, hey, go play the bagpipe. There are worse instruments that you could have in your house. I think my parents were always grateful I didn't want to play drums. we kept the drum set in the house, but I was never a good drummer, so I never even bothered trying. But I think that's like most parents' worst nightmares, to be like, have the kid come home and be like, hey, I want to be a drummer. I think I'm gonna try and push the kids to play violin. That would be the one. Either that or cello. I love violin and cello. He goes in the yard because they're way too loud to play. Yeah, I figured, right? I mean, I guess it would be. Even like, well, I don't know. So he practices in the yard? That's interesting. I would just like soundproof a room or something. I wouldn't want to piss off the neighbors. But still, I think loud bagpipes is still a lot better than loud drums. I need to build a studio. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a studio at the house. Just soundproof the basement or something. The neighbors love it. Teach the kids to play. You and the banjo, Vesper. Teach the kids to play the banjo. I wouldn't even know where to buy a banjo. I'd probably have to go south from where I live. I don't know that the music stores up here would sell a banjo. There's probably not a banjo within like 500 miles of me. Your dad had a banjo. Used to play with, but never learned it on guitar. You can make money by people paying them to please stop playing it. They all have banjos. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not a thing up here. Definitely not a thing up here. Everybody up here wants to play metal music, which is fine. But it's all guitars and, 17-string basses and double kick pedal drums. There's no banjos around here that I know of. RDO rock country hits by Outlaws from the West, yeah. I don't know about the country. Do some rock for sure. I love me some rock. Nothing against country. I just never really learned how to play that style. It was always more of a like 90s and early 2000s rock, radio rock kind of guy. Like I started playing like Matchbox 20 and gosh, what were the other bands that were around at the time? Three Doors Down. We used to do some Blink 182 stuff back when they were popular. That's like the stuff I listened to when I was learning how to play. Apocalyptica? I know Apocalyptica. I actually really like an Apocalyptica song. They had the singer from 3 Days Grace, the old singer from 3 Days Grace, Adam Gontier, I think is his name. He did a song with Apocalyptica. They don't actually. Do they have their own singer? Right. They don't. I don't think they have their own singer. I think they like use other singers. Yeah, the cello. Yeah, we actually our band when we first started playing, we kind of like farmed out a cello and violin player to do some strings pieces on our songs, and then that kind of went away for a little bit with the last record. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something with this record that could have some natural sounding strings. I love that rock sound with cello and violin. It's freaking cool. Kid wants a cello next. He started GoFundMe to support his music habits. Oh yeah, yeah, and that's like you're gonna forever chase money. That's what we did. We're still in the hole from 2 music projects ago. Slowly making it back. One of these days, I'm determined that we're gonna break even, but it's not gonna happen. There's no breaking even, right? Like the cost of the travel to record for us and everything else. There's a lot of like hidden costs in being a musician that people don't really appreciate. I don't think, unless you are a musician. Where can I get a deer? Right? Vesper wants me to burn a deer. I don't think there's any in the desert. Probably have to go up this way. Let's see if we can find a deer. Power inverter was shot and they replaced it. You want to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I saw TSO. They came to the area here. I had a couple tickets I got through my company, and Lady Outlaws was doing something else that night, so I took my buddy, the guy that plays guitar and sings in the band. It was cool. They put on a good show. What I like about them is they use the local, or the orchestra is basically local players, which I think is pretty cool. But it was quite an elaborate set. It was an arena show. They had these like, I don't know if they were dragon heads or what they were, but they were on like platforms that came out kind of like into the audience. They had 2 of them, one on each side of the stage. That was pretty sick. There's lots of fire. I saw them like, was it just before Thanksgiving? It was either just before Thanksgiving or just after. So it was the right time of year to see them too. They played a bunch of their Christmas stuff. I think it would be weird to hear them play their Christmas stuff in like July. Mostly just pronghorn in the desert. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I'd seen a deer ever in the desert before. But Vesper was very specific in wanting a deer. I don't think a pronghorn would do. Hey, Will, how's it going, bud? Stopping by to say hi, leave a like. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the like. Have a good one. Vesper, would a pronghorn suit your desires? Your fire desire? or does it have to be a deer? She's saying deer. Okay. I'm gonna go with a deer. And what exactly am I lighting on fire? The deer? You said something about dynamite. Actually, I think I might have an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I have a plan, Vesper. I have a plan. We're gonna see if this actually works. As soon as I can find a deer. Oh, I hate that. I hate that it slows you down when you're going by somebody. Check around McFarland Ranch. Should be somewhere around there. Yeah, I think there's some just like northeast of here, on the way towards Manzanita. Pronghorn. Too many dang pronghorn. Deer, dynamite, moonshine, boom. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking I might try. Alright, so if we put the deer down, play some dynamite. I don't know. We'll see if this works. I'm gonna try putting the deer down, putting some dynamite down, dousing all of it in moonshine, making a little trail away from the deer. I'll stand next to the deer once I have my trail set. I'll shoot the end of the trail, we'll get the moonshine to light up, come back to me and blow me up. And the deer. That's the plan anyway. Let's see if I can execute it. Starts with catching this deer. Oh, there you go. Punisher took the deer out for me. I wish you could hog tie a deer, like alive. That'd be sick. Alright, there's that. Phase 1 of the plan is complete. Do I even have dynamite? I do. How do I... What's the button to R2? Okay. It's not letting me put it next to the deer. That's okay, because we can move the deer. This is going to be crazy if this works. And once I'm done with this, that will be the end of the stream, guys. Appreciate everyone hanging out today. It was good to see some old faces. Do I have some moonshine? That might be the problem. Oh, no, there we go. No, is it not going to let me pour? Because it wants me to skin this thing. Let's see if this works. Vesper, you're the artist here. I'm not going to even try to draw anything like how you do it. This works. There's no way this works, right? Here we go. Yes! Alright guys, till next time, take care.